best. It's the sign in your hand.
I'll really try.
Randy? Okay. Peaceful resistance. That's what we're doing. If they come and punch you, you just go, help, please. Help, please.
I fall down.
Hey, okay, Jesse is very good at this. Jesse, show them what you're gonna do if they come and hit you. Jesse?
Drop, fall, and crawl. That's all. No, I'm gonna fall down, looking in the face of the decapitated head of some bitch.
That's way here.
Hey, you know what? We should put some other signs out in the hall in case somebody else comes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, now, peaceful resistance. That's our motto. Now, are you gonna, that's your picket sign?
That's his picket sign. Yeah.
How can you miss Tim?
That's a monster sight.
Kidding. Go, Tim.
You need to be in front, Tim.
Yeah, you should come in front.
You should be the front.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Get up here. Get up here with that big one.
Okay, here's Graham.
Just don't get run over.
Who's that?
He's down there.
Hello? Yeah. Hi, John.
Thank you.
Where did they put the foot?
Did we do anything quite for us today? Well, can we do that quickly?
Okay.
All right. Let's not sleep on that because I have a feeling that he's behind us. We lost money today. Labor lawyer said totally illegal payment. Totally illegal.
We're back.
Well, he said it would take on this, based on the statutes, unless he's calling us in the morning, but it could take a couple of weeks. But we only have 6 days of shooting
We're
time,
back
so
and we ain't going away.
we're gonna hire new people. But yeah, because we need to send a message to them, you know. That they would never be able to. Right. That was. It is, and it's not good. No, still. Oh, you're coming in tonight?
So, we have more criminals here again. Yep, job market rejects, drug addicts, criminals,
Hi.
1-1s.
How
Why don't you guys go home again? We don't need crims here. We're back. We don't need job market rejects. What kind of a job's this, trying to unmock a church?
Can I have one?
Yeah, you can. This is, oh, that's that guy. You can have one. That's one of your
Can I have one of those?
new teammates there.
Oh, good. Let's see.
One of your new teammates, a complete reject. Yeah, sure. This is the kind of people that you are in a group with. Enjoy.
Man, why is he here?
You want one?
Who is this man? The masked man, why is he here? Have you ever wondered about why he's here?
I don't have to. I can see he's a pervert. You know about this. I don't have to explain this. Walk, please, walk.
Yeah, see, keep him going. Don't let him talk. You might learn something.
You should know about this if you duplicated anything at all. If you duplicated anything at all. You know why this guy's here. He's a pervert. He likes to have sex with underage boys.
Now, let me tell you something. I've been doing this for 20 years with you, man. I know exactly what he does. I've been here. I'm on this street for 20 years saying the same thing. I was. I've been an ocean volunteer for 20 years.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
There's a guy who left his wife for some woman who's destroyed his business.
Live.
Which one's a lie? Tell me.
This is cult. Do you know the definition of the word cult?
Yeah.
What?
A cult is a group that really isn't out for the betterment of man, but for themselves. That's a cult. That they follow one person's advice to the detriment of others.
Who's been detrimented? Have you seen any detriment?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, lots of people.
No, you haven't seen it. Good. That's good. You should talk to the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Scientologists.
Well, would you be willing to talk to the victims?
These rights violated. What rights were violated?
First Amendment.
Of Lisa?
You can't talk about it now.
So she died accidentally, and you guys are just like being out here favoring them to you know, snipe in their face.
That's right.
Why would you do that? Really, why would you do that? We have an accidental death of a young lady.
This group here made up of sexual perverts, job market rejects, people who can't get used.
So what First Amendment rights
What
were
kind of thing are you
violated?
going to put in your resume when those laws pass?
What First Amendment rights? How was the First Amendment rights violated? Do you have any idea?
Hey! Keep trying on my foot. Yeah, right.
What's your
I'm not going to tell you what my job is. Why not? Well, you're Nothing to afraid? do with you.
Did the cult tell you not to talk to me?
Well, what I will tell
Did
you
the
is
cult
your
tell you not to
job.
talk to me?
Your job is you had a
Are
perfectly
you
good business
afraid
going
of thinking for
before you
yourself?
had
What
an
would
SP
happen
take
if
over
you
your
thought
business
for
for you.
yourself?
Hi, Mark.
What would happen?
Let's try and get a bit closer.
What would happen if you actually had your own ideas?
So
What would happen?
you don't have a single idea of your own. It's all fucking reactive. Hi.
What would happen if you had your own ideas?
Oh, I'm listening. Keep on. It's cool.
Did you know their mom was fine with it? She understood and realized it was a problem.
That's why she supported the Lisa McPherson Trust.
Her mom? No, she didn't. Her aunt, who didn't know he was
Disney World. You bring him to the business trip.
you know, a retired adult wife. She's in trying to get some money out of something that.
I don't know. It's not something worth
Sorry,
boasting
I'm not-
about the number of wives you've had.
Don't you get that?
Sure, keep spewing. It'll sink in eventually.
Hey, Mark. So you think the church actually killed her, murdered her? Is that it? Or do you think that?
Do you?
No. Do you? Do you think the church murdered Lisa McPherson?
Maybe so.
Why?
But isn't it my right to be able to voice that? Yeah, that's my First
Is
Amendment.
that true? There's no criminal charges. You know, they spent their police department.
That's
Scientologist.
And we used to.
I know what your history is. You didn't do the stuff right.
And I said, well, I know exactly where your trust went. I'll take you there. And that's when we started walking around. And you guys decided to make a stink about it. We couldn't even walk the streets. He didn't know anything about Scientology. Which is why we walked right on through that picket and walked all around in downtown. But you chose not to listen.
I don't believe it.
Well, then fine. You want to walk with me and call me a liar? Go ahead, but I'm telling you the facts.
Do you think you're really getting better on Saturday? Independently.
No, the fact that you can't get better is you don't find it right. It's your problem. It's not too late for you to sort things out.
You know what?
Is life really that much better than this woman? I've seen her. She's fucking rabid.
As a matter of fact,
She's rabid.
no, she's not.
You know she's rabid.
She's a great woman.
Oh yeah, right.
But you know what?
She collapsed your
has
business. She completely collapsed your business. She walks in and the business just
Is that what they
disappears.
told you?
No, it's not it. You had a nice big business before. What have you got now?
Got a big business.
You're wasting your time trying to unlock a religion. Look what happened to the Christians.
I mean, you know, I wasn't
People
too
try and
religious,
shit
so
on
when
them
I
and
got
look at
in,
them
they went
now.
out
You
and
can't
they
stop
got
a religion, buddy.
But you know what? It's not a religion.
Hey, Bunker. How you doing?
Steve, when's the last time you talked about Scientology? You know, it's
Suddenly you're an expert on a religion, huh?
Yeah, I was an expert on Scientology when I was in it, but you know
Yeah,
what? It's
right.
baloney. In the
So,
final analysis,
you still haven't told me why. You still haven't.
I never said that.
You never had it.
What do you think about parents who can't talk to their children? You never asked me that question.
my children.
I'm talking about people who they have to disconnect.
More than
I'm
that,
not talking about you. I'm talking about, I want to know how you feel about parents where they can't talk to their children because they change their mind. What do you think about that?
Everybody.
All they did was change their mind. No, they can't. I talk to them every day. I never said I didn't have wins. Of course I did. But it's not the church that it used to be. It's a whole different church now. David Miscavige, the Reich. You don't recognize it? You're a German, for Christ's sake. They're not allowing people to speak. Look on the internet. See what they want to see. That is true.
I can.
They came to my house and took the net nanny off my computer. I know what I'm saying. I worked in OSA for 20 years. I know what I'm talking about, babe. I'm not making this stuff up. And when you have
The only church with a body count that I know
that's what they did.
I think members of other churches die.
of natural causes.
Yeah. I think that's happened here too.
Lisa didn't die of natural
Lisa might have been
causes.
an accident. Certainly wasn't a bad thing to say.
Stacy,
Stacy.
Stacy Moxon, man. What about Susan Meister?
Why don't you guys start a trust?
She
Why
was
don't you
shot
start
with
a
a gun.
trust?
Flynn Valley was shot with a gun.
So we need to.
But if you left the church, these parents
And then why for churches?
Why was the
I'm not talking
investigation
about my
shut
children.
down?
I'm
What
talking
about
about
who
parents.
said
They
they are
are
arresting?
disconnected from their children.
I mean, if there's criminal activity here, why aren't there
I'm
charges?
not talking about my children.
Well,
I'm talking about parents.
Would being people off?
it seems someone wanted the body burned within 24 hours, so it couldn't be autopsied.
Some other wanted to bring in church out.
So Jesse,
Come on back this way.
does that mean, Jesse, that the police actually want you in Colorado?
What are you doing here? Still, this guy hasn't put enough pencils with your nose down the hall for days.
This guy's wanted in Colorado for violating probation. Another one of Minton's criminals. Now, has Minton actually set up a trust fund for you?
You know that this guy Richard Christopher was on the RPF for 4 years.
Have you actually
But you know why?
had,
He was on the RPF for 4
have you
years.
actually had a fund set up
Hey,
for you?
listen to what I'm saying.
How much is Minton paying you guys? I mean, this is just a total money gig, right?
He was on the RPF for 4 years because he was in Treasury at ASI.
Yeah.
He knew all the criminal activities that were going on in ASI. They kept him in the RPF for 4 years until they were sure that he was going to keep his mouth shut about what he knew.
Stacey, how's Vaughn doing? When the police want you, it's fucked. Well, take control of your own life. what about multiple arrests for drugs?
You know, I've been known to go out there.
So in other words, you approve of criminality. You getting this?
I learned it in this.
Be sure to get a picture of
Are you getting this? Jesse Prince thinks criminality is
What's the guy at the end?
How's Vaughn doing, Stacy? How's Vaughn? Is he? Oh, really? Thanks for pointing that out. Where
You get a little bit pissed off, but it's been 10 years.
This is the guy that pushed the pencil down the hallway with his nose because Miscavige wanted him to do that as penance for, I don't know.
You can believe lots of things that Jesse Prince says,
maybe he
but you'll
didn't
be a
cough
fool.
right or something. Then he spent
You'd
4
be a
years
fool.
on the RPF. This is a person with no mind left.
Really?
Yep.
Like Jesse Prince. Like Mark
4
Bunker.
years in the RPF? Is Jesse lying about that?
As we're recording now, Jesse Prince is wanted in Colorado for violating probation. That's one. He's also been arrested for cultivation of marijuana in Clearwater. He's got multiple arrests for a variety of criminal activity, including indecent exposure. I don't have to say what that means. Contributing to the sexual delinquency of a minor.
You want some information about what's going on?
Yep. And also drunk driving. And as we're actually going...
He reached like about the highest ranks of your criminal organization, didn't he?
And Mark
It was
Bunker...
fine where all of these crimes were okay when he was inside the church, but you use them against him when he leaves.
Oh, so he does have crimes, do you? Good.
Well, these are
Mark
the crimes
Bunker,
that-
arrested for criminal trespass, was enjoined by a Pinellas County judge to stay away from church properties in Clearwater. Yo, folks, you probably never see Mark Bunker because he's always busy filming everyone else. But this is the guy that's behind the camera all the time, shooting other people. Was enjoined by a Pinellas County judge to stay away from church properties in Clearwater, harasses individuals by videotaping them and placing the tape on the internet. I rest my case.
Bob Minton is a very cool guy.
Yeah,
I'm
he
here to
pays
tell
you,
you that
okay,
all
believe
those
it.
people.
How much does
I
he
did
pay
this
you?
for 20 years. I know exactly what he's doing.
How much does Minton
I
pay
used
you?
to do this. I'd be out on the street saying the same
Sorry,
thing.
how much did Minton pay
He
you?
won't listen. Why? Because he's part
I know
of
that
OSA.
you did
He doesn't
something.
know how to listen anymore. But one of these days he's going to join us with our sign about Scientology ruins families.
Sorry. How much does
He
Minton
doesn't
pay
care
you?
about that.
How
That's an
much
OSA line.
How much does Minton pay you?
Here's
How
an
much?
OSA line. Let's hear it.
That's a good question. How much?
That's stupid. That's stupid.
It's an OSA line, babe. I'm not getting paid,
Okay.
but you don't even ask me. You don't care.
You
You just
get-
assume it.
So you don't
You
get
just
paid.
know it.
What is that Minton paid Cabrera?
What about David Miscavige saying there's 3 out of 79 tools being used on OT7?
Cabrera is really
What about
destroying people.
David Miscavige said, I'm using 3 out of 79 tools. I was
Maybe-
on that level
maybe
for
the-
7 years. And now you have the nerve to say that's my overt? But
Maybe not
David
even
Miscavige
one.
said it?
I think you
But
might.
see,
you
he
might
can't
not
look
even-
at that.
Maybe you
He
might
can't
not
see
even
that.
use
He
one
can't
tool.
hear that.
Okay, that's that's.
You didn't. You haven't
pathetic.
answered it yet. It is pathetic.
Do you listen with a?
Do you
with an
listen?
earset?
When I'm ready, I'll turn them on, babe. Right now, I'm sort of see now he's like, oh, jeez. You haven't answered the
That's so
3 out of
stupid.
79 tools. What was that? I was on there
Did
for
you ask
7
me
years,
to
babe.
film
You're
me?
talking to somebody who was on the
Sorry,
level.
sorry.
I know what I speak of. I wrote it up to him and said, hey, you buy a crappy car, they bring you a new car the next day. They give you a new car. Is that true or not? True or not? You buy a car, it's crappy, it falls apart. Do they bring you a new one the next day or not? Tell the truth. Right. So I spent $60,000 here.
Really?
60 at least.
Wow.
7 years of my life. And he has the goddamn nerve to come out and say, oh, She was only using 3 out of the 79 tools.
Yeah.
And for 25 grand,
Sorry,
we'll put her
probably
back
you
on the
did-
level.
Maybe you did use none of them.
It doesn't matter. He's saying I'm only using 3 out of 79, and he's going to charge me $25K to get back on and do it.
Listen,
you don't
you
see
need
a
to get
little
a
bit of
television.
that?
You need to get a television and watch some commercials concerning deodorant.
What's this? Jesse.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, it's Mariana. I never took Mariana.
Right now, and she wanted to give me a bagel.
Look, she got her hair straightened. It's Mary with straight hair.
I already read the whole thing to him.
Oh, shit, there's Mary.
He's not, huh?
Are you complicit in the murder of Lisa McPherson?
Yeah,
Are you?
she's got overs on it. That's why she's acting this way.
She went to the hospital. She was one of the people who brought Lisa back here.
How do you know? You spent a lot of time
You know,
studying?
young lady, as you well know, you'll never get any better until you admit what you did.
This is not nice behavior. It's First Amendment. You're supposed to keep moving, baby.
Always
Not if you're blocking my way.
This is the only person blocking
I don't want
your
you
way.
this close.
Go, baby.
Don't you
Baby.
call me baby. Get away.
Baby. Hey, baby. You need to move along. You need to keep moving. Chop, chop.
You almost hit me.
Now that's really the law, because if we turn the tape in, you'll be found standing here. You need to move along.
You know what?
Chop, chop. Chop, chop.
What about Lisa McPherson?
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Is that what you said to Lisa McPherson
Let's
when
go,
you came
chop,
to the
chop.
hospital to take her out? Come on, chop, chop, back to the Fort Harrison.
She's a little upset because she's probably gonna have
Chop,
nice
chop.
and
Chop, chop, away from the
Chop, chop.
psychiatrist.
Complicit in the murder of Lisa
Chop, chop.
McPherson.
Oh, she decided.
Hey, baby.
It's okay
Baby.
with you
See
that you
this?
murdered somebody.
See, this is
or you were
annoying.
part of a
Hey, baby.
conspiracy to murder somebody.
You need to move along, baby.
Is it?
Let's go.
Chop, chop, Lisa. Put your clothes
Chop,
on.
chop.
We're going back to the Fort
Chop,
Harrison.
chop. You need to move along. Chop, chop.
Okay, you need to move.
Your orders have been given. Chop, chop. Move along. Let's go. Move out.
Control people love to do that.
Here, did you get that? I don't know what it is.
It's a $20 check.
Oh, same old crap. I'm telling you.
You need to keep moving. Let's go, baby.
Mary, talk to me for a
Let's
while.
move around, baby. It's Patty. Look at her hot outfit.
What was that?
So
Tell me.
Mary, is this you practicing religious
What was
tolerance,
it?
Mary? This is religious tolerance.
Yeah,
What
I
was
know.
that?
I know.
This is
getting
like
it on
Mary
tape.
said on the television
Because we're going to take this into the judge. He's
It's
gonna love
very
this.
important. Yeah, like Mary said on the
talking.
TV show. It's very
Make
important.
sure you get it all.
What did she just get?
She stands out here with her lies and bigotry and hate mongering, and she expects
but
people
it's
to
called
lay
First
still.
Amendment. But you're being very
Now that's
tolerant.
funny.
here.
Right to lie.
Mary's
That's
tolerant.
Woo!
The right to
Mary
lie
is
is in the
a
First
tolerant
Amendment. I seem to remember
Woo!
that. The right to take away someone's husband is also in the First Amendment.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Pardon?
The right to take away someone's husband is also in the First Amendment.
Hey, Don.
Mary just committed battery on me.
That's funny. You come right up to me and walk right beside me and then say, "Keep your distance, honey."
No. What happened, Mary? But
Come on, baby.
is this an
Tell
example
us
of
the
your
story.
religious tolerance?
Yeah.
Is this your religious tolerance
Yeah.
at work?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you're giving us a demonstration right here on
Stace?
camera.
So beautiful.
So we
of you.
can put it on the internet.
How many more men are you
and we
gonna
can
sleep
show
with, Stacey?
everybody. This is religious tolerance.
How many more
here.
men? Social climber.
Maybe all
That's how
12
you get
people
your
that.
money flat broke, and then you find
So-
a rich man that keep you.
So are
That's
we
nice.
bull baiting now?
That's
are
nice.
we bull baiting now, Mary?
Little mistress phenomenon.
Are we supposed to be getting me
He
upset
might-
now?
he might pick him up.
You think he might pick you?
think he might.
Well, with that straight hair, he really might pick you because
He
you look
might
really
pick another
good.
woman.
You look good tonight. What'd you
pick
do?
another
You
woman.
straightened it or what
Pick
happened?
another woman.
Huh?
What would you do then?
Do you wish he'd pick you?
What do you think? You think if he gets sick to die, you might leave him too? Huh?
Say that? Say that again now? What are we talking about here? Careful now, don't run into the
You
camera.
can't stop. I'm walking.
Well, I'm stopping. We'll see you later.
Okay.
Oh, you want to stay with me?
What happened to your guy?
Oops, sorry. What happened?
You guys need to figure out what you're doing and keep moving here.
Well, you know, Mary, you need to figure out what you're doing too.
Move on! Oh yeah, getting that in? That's it. Higher than you are, babe, I'll tell you that. A lot higher than you.
Imagine that.
Imagine that, I can dance. I know it's something you forget about when you're in Scientology. You forget this kind of thing. But you know you can. I know it, but it's just hysterical.
How much money are you into it for now, Tori?
That's an Ocelot.
How much money are you into it for now? You hoping to get a little something out of blood money?
Wake up.
You hoping to get a little something?
You're going to find out. There's some truth in this about family.
How many crimes have you
There's
committed
actually
since
some
you
truth
joined?
about Scientology ruins family.
How
You're
many
so
crimes
far
have you
off,
helped them?
honey.
How many crimes have you helped them solve just today?
You know, you're not even in
Just
town.
answer.
That's not even a basic
Answer the question.
Scientology
How many
question.
crimes have you helped
You're
them
not there
cover up
answering me a
today?
question, so I ain't gonna talk to you.
How many crimes have you covered up today?
Oh,
How many?
millions,
Turn it on.
millions,
Via.
millions.
Be sure not to confront me.
Get
Turn on
rid of
your
you.
radio.
There's nothing to confront. It's a circuit. You don't know how to communicate, babe.
Oh, that's why you got a Walkman on?
I do.
That's a good
Just
deal.
for people like you, because
That's a good deal, Tori.
you don't know how to talk. Oh, should I start crying? Oh, please don't say that. Oh my God. Oh no. He's calling me a loser. Oh dear. I'm having a heart attack. It's Mary, your mom, calling me a loser.
Make sure you get plenty of it, Mark. I'm going to show the judge.
You can dance. Try it. Do it. Go on. Let's see it.
No, we're waiting for you,
Go
babe.
on. Go.
Waiting for your hot laces. Let's go.
You're too skinny. That's what's happening with you,
Let's go.
babe. Ah.
For someone who's lost as much weight as you, my dear, I wouldn't be talking about that.
I'm coming home today.
Hey, you have in love with those trees again, Tor? You in love with those trees? These things got big old heart. Did you see her face? How did you dig? You gave that big look. Did you see her face?
It's unbelievable. And listen to what the town has to say.
Wow, the town that you
That's
supported
what they
for
care
self.
about. I know it, and I ain't anymore.
Well, I can see that. How many crimes did you help cover today? How many crimes do you guys help cover today? How many crimes?
Science.
How many crimes did you help cover?
Scientology ruins families. Stop it.
How many
She
crimes
doesn't
did you
wanna
help
hear
cover
about
up today,
that.
Mark? How many crimes did you help carry up to cover up today? How many crimes? Can you tell us? How many you plotted to cover up today? You guys sit and figure out how to handle your crimes, your criminal organization? Huh?
You get paid by the foot. More interesting
Did you
is the
guys-
fact that you were at the hospital to bring
Did you guys figure out how many crimes you could cover up
brought
today?
Lisa back to
Why,
the
what are you
courthouse.
doing? What are you
I'm
doing?
trying to get a good picture.
Well, why do you
keep
keep
moving
moving?
around. Well,
No,
because
you're
you keep
moving.
I'm trying to frame you properly.
You guys,
keep moving.
you guys sit in that
stand back
office.
there and you'll be okay.
You guys sit in that office and figure out how many crimes to cover up. How are you going to cover up your drug addict guy? How are you going to cover up your mistress woman? How are you going to cover up your Nigerian stealing guy? How are you going to cover up your criminal trespassing charges?
What do you think of
I mean,
cover-ups when you brought?
Is that what you guys sit around and figure out how many crimes can you cover up each day?
How many feet away do you have
Huh?
to stay away from the chair? You abandoned your.
How many?
How many feet are you supposed to stay away
How
from
many,
the chair?
Mark? How many did you guys do just today? Answer that. Just today. How many? Come on, tell us how many. How many did you guys sit and figure out how do we cover this up? Your criminal organization. How many?
I like you without the curls, Mary.
How many? Bunker, how many? Can you not answer? You have strict orders, you're not allowed to speak? Where's your leader today? You getting in a little trouble? You're not allowed to speak? The guy has you like brainwashed, tells you what to do, pays your way? Is that your deal? How many crimes have you covered up just today? How many? How many? No, really, you guys sit and you figure out how can we cover up this crime? How can we couch it in such a way it won't sound so bad? Really? How many today? How many today? How many today? Bunker, how many today? How many today? How many today? You guys help cover up Tori's drug use now? All her pot smoking with Jesse? Indicate.
Tori! Where'd Tori go? No, that one was just too funny to ignore. I'm looking for Tori.
Thank you.
Tori, Mary DeMoss needs a quote from you about your drug use. She says that you've been sitting around doing drugs night and day.
She's a liar.
Well,
I haven't done any drugs since 1969. I did do drugs in 1968. I did.
and what got you off drugs?
Scientology. It did.
Well, you must be a bigot to say something like that.
No, I'm not. I had very nice wins on it for 20 years, and for the last 10 it's been horrible. David Miscavige came on and lied to us and sold us something that isn't true, and then at the end said, hey, sorry, we're only giving you 379 tools. Shucks, for $25,000 you can get right back on. And you know what? Somehow that rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know about the rest of the people on here, but that rubbed me the wrong way. And old Davey just kept doing it. I was out here like these Osa people. I used to do this. I used to be right here. Yeah, don't waste your whole life, man. I did, a lot of it. Don't waste your whole life. This ain't it. It ain't it. I'm telling you.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
They assault one guy and they bring out more cameras.
Let him get back under this stone.
Yeah. Like this guy here was on the RPF for 4 years.
Let him get back under this stone.
Wow.
Your data is great, Mark. You're awesome.
They get all this unverified data and then think
Hey,
they
Mark,
have the
lose
truth.
weight.
So how long were you on the RPF?
Lose weight, Mark.
Let me go right to the source and find out how long you were on the RPF.
Hey, Mark, lose weight.
I'm not going to talk to you.
Do yourself a favor.
Why can't you communicate?
What?
Why can't he communicate?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
I tried.
Robotically with a camera on your shoulder, making an ass out of yourself. That's your bag. How's your movie going, by the way? Trouble free? The one you're making up in Tampa.
Well, I'm involved in a movie.
Hey, Steve.
Well, you're representing.
This will be very good.
So I think this is to make us individually raise. 2 subpoenas and 1 picket.
You got 2?
Me too.
Serious?
Yep.
2 mints in
2
one.
subpoenas.
Go back to your cave, bunker. Get it?
These people aren't very supportive of Scientology out here, Hawkins.
That's the same car driven by 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
I think out of all the cars that went by, that was about 3%.
So you think 3% disfavor of Scientology is acceptable level here?
You The town thinks of Scientology.
Yeah, we saw it.
What was that?
The same car driven by
I
599.
can't hear you.
All that
Same
stuff
car
of
that
making
is driven
comments
by
on our
599.
clothes and things they
What do you want?
What do I want?
What do you want?
Read my signs.
What do you want?
Scientology. I want them to
High
stop.
on life.
What do you want?
Okay, now listen to me. Will you listen or not?
Go ahead.
I've done the Zosa trip for years, so listen to me.
Go ahead.
I don't do that stuff when I'm out here at Zosa. When I was Zosa,
Hey,
I
guys.
listened to people.
The police say you're meant to
That's
keep
a
walking, so
basic
get out of
Scientology
here.
tool to listen, right? Come, keep going. I don't have to keep going.
Are you on drugs?
You and I are
Are
talking.
you on drugs?
No. Why would you say I'm on drugs?
Have you ever taken any psych drugs?
No.
Well, they would explain your behavior.
All right, so
Woman who says
why are
Scientology
you, what
cured
about
her
the
drug
family?
use. You attack for using drugs.
What about the families where they can't talk to their children? What? What about it? I'm not a joke, man. This is why people have more enemies. Do you know that there are tons of people against the church now who have nothing to do with Scientology because of people like you who won't apply the basic tenets of Scientology, just like you're doing.
Well, I
right
don't
now.
need pay for exercising my constitutional rights to express
I
my
know you
moral
don't need it,
moral
but you
principles.
do get it.
You better believe it, and you're not.
You're all as hired hands, which really makes it a very powerful statement about your convictions.
Oh, no, no.
Isn't that right?
No.
Powerful statement.
No.
Graham, be careful about these money issues because he's trying to red you.
Oh, yes?
The real problem with you guys is that you don't really have any personal convictions other than the ones that are based on evil purposes.
And this is
You
based
especially.
on, this is based
You
on
especially,
in-depth
because you know what I mean.
discussions
At
with
least
us.
we don't
You
have
know
any
what I
criminal
mean.
convictions.
Not like you
There
guys.
you go. I know. You've been misinformed.
Almost.
You've been misinformed yet again.
I'm out of here.
You're buying into OC